Our agenda in this county was to revive the war on tobacco control, especially more so in terms of the campaign that we intend to intensify in terms of controlling the use and abuse of tobacco and tobacco related products and even nicotine products. We look forward to reduce this because we've had an experience of an upsurge in terms of use of some of these products, and we wish for them to be controlled because they affect the health of our people. We are very much aware that tobacco is a cause of death for more than 8 million people worldwide every year. It's projected even to get to 10 million by the year 2030. In our Kenya situation, we are very concerned, especially more so because of the effects it's having on our productive age group between 30 and 69, because most of the deaths as a result of tobacco within our active and productive age group of 30 to 69 causes 50% of accounts for 50% of the deaths caused by tobacco. Secondly, we are also concerned with the other part of the population, especially the youth between 15 and 35, more so because this is at the point at which the youth are initiated or influenced to start use and abuse of tobacco and nicotine products. Is also some products which the tobacco industry has by and large tried to introduce by circumventing the existing laws. We are also going to look at the review of the existing laws to avoid that circumventing. I'm sure most of us have come across items such as nicotine pouches, the lift item. We are seeing a growing use of Shisha, which is already banned. And we are also seeing a bit of initiation of young people using other means, including this being an entry towards the harder drugs. We know very well tobacco forms the entry towards harder drugs, because once you start with tobacco, then you want to look for something more sensational or something stronger to be able to go along this. Beyond that, some of the new products are laced with contrabands, including cocaine, including hashish, including even marijuana, and it's really affecting the youth. If you look around, you see a lot of our young people affected by the use of some of these drugs that starts with the use of tobacco products such as cigarettes, that leaves them not being as productive as they would be in society. There before, the enforcement teams were doing a very good job. Along the way, I think a few things changed. But suffice to say that, allow us to say that we want to now reignite that fire, we want to reignite that fight, so that we can save the lives of our young people, especially the young people, the mothers, and also the children, and even the productive age group that we've talked about that is being affected by this. All of us have come across relatives, friends, acquaintances, workmates that have been affected by the use of tobacco, where we are forced to foot the increasing medical bills and all that. Well, the industry might say it's contributing to the economy. True, it is contributing to the economy with a few billions here and there. But ask yourself, who mops up the mess they leave behind? Because even it's clearly been shown by studies, for every 1 shilling, the industry portends or says they've given to the economy, the health sector is required to use another 3 shillings to mop it up in terms of rehabilitative services, in terms of even treating things like cancers that are very expensive. Actually, every time you go out as a young person, 86% of you are exposed to that smoke, not because they're smoking themselves, but it's because other people within that area are subjecting you to that. I know you know very well, even the popularly known Shisha by itself, you can imagine one session of Shisha that is 500 shillings is equivalent to smoking 100 cigarettes at that position of the same day, telling you that you're not growing yourselves in any way, but you're destroying yourself further at your own cost and at your own peril.
The Tobacco Control Act is something that came up some times back. We were so passionate about it that we even created some smoking zones. And down the line, everybody from law enforcers to prosecutors and even the community itself became laxed, and we have relapsed in our enforcement of that law. So we are just looking for ways through which we can revitalize the kind of actions that were put in place by the Act. And another thing, we are telling the community that it is not about the law enforcers, it is not about the law itself, but it is about the community taking responsibility over what they are doing. Because at the end of the day, it is the community suffering. So let everybody else be vigilant. Let everybody else take responsibility over their health, because we know smoking of tobacco and related products is something that is affecting even our output as economically.
Within our plan, our current plan, and our work plans that are going on, we are in the process of engaging the counties in order for us to reactivate the operational rehabilitation centers. I'm sure there's one that is here in Kakamega. Would want to partner with it, with Nakada and other people. Yes, there's somewhat as we have that information, and we need to work with them. Where we can improve and change, we have the healthcare facilities. We'd want to have them closer to as many people as possible. We intend to pilot this activity and this service in 11 counties to start with within our plans. Currently, we have engaged the National Assembly, and we intend to engage the Senate in terms of reviewing some of the existing laws that were not covered by the current law, so that we can not only just control what is coming in and what is being produced, but also get control in terms of creating remedies for the health of our people, and reducing the influx of some of those new items and those existing items within the market in terms of tobacco control.